know everyday IoT technology is detecting potential loss events due to water on construction sites and renovation projects. Can you walk me through one of the recent situations that we've seen?
Yeah, this was a very challenging and interesting and fun project. First time we've done here at Insight Risk a stadium. So this arena was a 7,500 seat arena built for both concerts and sporting events and had a very tight timeline. They had specific needs and worries about any types of delays or disruptions to the schedule. And water was one of their main concerns. And so the team reached out to us and asked if we could help them out and consult on them on the best technology, which vendor to use for this particular project. And it worked out really well for everyone. We did get the building on time without any delays, certainly none from water damage. So, true success story for us.
That's great to hear. So let's talk a little bit more since you said you consulted with them. Can we talk about the tech that was used and, what specifically was deployed on this job site?
Yeah, this was one of the largest general contractors in the country, and they have some expertise, but they were really looking for specific to this particular project, which is one of our strengths is we customize every tech solution for that specific project. So we looked at the project and we consulted with our team and some vendor engineers and designed the solution that would fit that. And what we came up with was a very affordable but effective solution to monitor both temperature, water detection, and humidity in the key areas of this project. So obviously, with a project of this size, you can't put a blanket over it and protect it from everything. So we had to choose those areas in collaboration with the site team, which was very cooperative and really enjoyed the process and were engaged on where the sensors should be placed. We had an idea based on the plans and specs and conversations that we had where we were going to place the devices. But in collaborating with them, we were able to finalize the locations and get the sensors installed and the system operational almost immediately.
That's wonderful. And I know too, the team was very appreciative, obviously, as they've wrapped up this project now and had no water damage losses, which of course is the ultimate goal. So let's go beyond the water damage losses. Let's talk about why else this technology is so important to have on construction, remodeling projects, or even existing properties.
Yeah, I think this project is a great example of that. So there was a high level of concern about the timeline, and that leads to okay, this is the problem. How do we solve that problem? And they came to us as the experts on is there a technology available that can help us solve this problem or assuage this concern? And so that's what we did. And so it's collaborative, but they do lean on our expertise. We get a little bit of feedback from them, and then we explain to them the why, the how, the when, and everything around the technology to make sure that everybody's comfortable, to make sure that it's a very positive experience for them, and that it does what it's supposed to do.
I think one of the things that we also call it too when we're thinking about water damage technology and claims is the fact of what is my actual deductible when a claim happens. But with IoT technology, very oftentimes we're catching those potential loss events within minutes of them happening. So could you walk us through a little bit more about what that's actually doing to a contractor's bottom line when that's happening?
Yeah, I mean, interestingly enough, the site team generally doesn't know that they have such a substantial financial exposure in that large deductible. So when we explain to them that there's a financial exposure here on your part, as well as those other exposures around the delays and things that the owner might have to pay or tap into the insurance to have to pay as well too. So it's important that everybody understand that this form of proactive risk management really includes the financial side as well as the physical threat of this exposure to them as well. So we go through that with everyone. We develop a plan. Everybody's involved in creating that plan. And once they understand that, they understand how important it is to address that this is the number one cause of loss, and we don't want it to happen on this project. Then everybody gets on board really fast.